There are no cherry grove villages in Minecraft, which kind of makes sense. The biomes tend to be densely packed with trees and really mountainous, but I couldn't shake the idea of what a cherry grove village might look like, with pink houses making it really cute and unique. So I decided to build one, focusing on the traditional elements of a Minecraft village, but tweaking them slightly to create something a little different. I obviously needed to start by clearing a space for my village to go. So I started by filling in the holes in the ground and removing some of the trees, as well as some of the flowers that were more densely packed together. I chose to keep the area fairly small, seeing as the biome tends to be on the smaller side anyway, and since it's pretty mountainous, you're not going to have loads of space for a coherent village. To be more in keeping with the whimsical element of the cherry grove, I decided to put a pond in the centre of my village as opposed to a fountain or a well. I think that it's good to make sure the pond looks asymmetrical in order that it doesn't look too man-made. And of course you're going to need a bell in your Minecraft village. I chose to surround mine by cherry leaves because I thought this made it look prettier and a bit more whimsical. I also feel like if this were in the game, it would be a cool place to also find lily pads. As I've said, I don't want to stray too far from the Minecraft village, so here I'm building the church/temple, which will have a brewing stand. To be honest, I think I struggled with the design of this one the most. I wanted to make it in keeping with the idea of a Minecraft village, but at the same time a bit more detailed. This means it also had to be made out of stone, so I considered whether or not I could put some cherry tree accents on it, but I ultimately decided that it looked too out of place. Next thing I had to build was a blacksmith. I wanted to keep it looking like a regular cottage that I was going to build more of on one side, but then linking to a stone structure on the side, which might have a chimney and some furnace equipment. When deciding what I wanted the cottages to look like, I wanted to make sure I didn't use any difficult to obtain blocks, as it wouldn't be the same as a regular Minecraft village. As you'll see, I chose diorite as my eventual accent, which isn't a block I normally use, but I think with the pink it adds a nice touch of white. Having the pure diorite roof just didn't look right, so I'm really glad I went back to add the pink in the centre. It's definitely better as an accent block rather than making up the entire roof. For some reason, whenever I think of building a cherry blossom house, I always think of there being a porch out the front, so I definitely wanted to include a slightly bigger cottage that would have one. When thinking about what kind of special features a cherry grove village could have, the obvious answer seemed to be pink sheep. I wanted to make sure that the cottages in my village were all distinctly different, so for this one I decided to make a semi-detached style house. I also used the normal cherry logs instead of the stripped logs as the accent, this time using the stripped logs to fill in the walls. The loom was the utility block I picked for this cottage, and I also made a pink banner to go along with it. The next building was the library. I think this is definitely my favourite out of all of the things I built for this village. It's a bit bigger, but it still maintains a cottage feel, and I think it looks really cool. One of the other things I need to mention which is unique to my village are the circular farming plots, with one singular block of water in the centre and a circular farm around the outside. I thought that this just made it more unique in comparison to the rectangular farms that you find in regular villages. This is the last house I added to my village, and to be honest, it's fairly in keeping with the others that I built earlier. very simple and definitely on the smaller side. And to ensure that my village had every utility block, I needed somewhere to put the smoker. To be honest, this is just another basic house, but I think it's cool and it definitely finishes off the village to make sure that every corner has something in it. These flower boxes definitely help to make the smaller cottages more interesting. Obviously every village needs paths, but I wanted to keep mine uneven so that it's in keeping with the theme of the village. And the final touch before adding in my villagers was replanting all of the flowers that made it so difficult to build in this area. And here is the final product complete with villagers. Overall, it's definitely on the smaller and simpler side, but I'm still really happy with it. I think that it captures the idea of the biome being really quite cutesy, but it's still really interesting and there's a lot here to actually use. With the pond, different sized farms and houses, and the pink sheep, I think it's a really cool take on a Minecraft village. It's definitely unique.